Hello and welcome to HOI4. We're playing the vanilla game here as the United States. Iron Man mode is on. We're going to cheese the hell out of this though, so mac and cheese your way through the United States as we take on the Axis in the form of the Japanese in the Pacific and the Italians and Germans out on our European continent, where our fellow comrades in arms will be there waiting for us. See how they actually perform in this episode. We are still got things that we need to do, particularly with our army. So we stand with just one division, and that division is training up and gaining a hell of a lot of army experience at the moment. So we're going to allow that to continue. Over to our navy. It's just the one ship that's actually we've got two ships that are actually training at the moment. Got what going on? We've got refitting going on. Okay. Few things to do on this side then. So we've got we are using our early submarines, giving them double the hitting power that they had. We'll use those. We've got our other submarines that we need to just work out as well what we're going to do with those. So this is the Barracuda class. Can we put the radar on there now? Yes, we can. So that gives us surface detection, takes our visibility down, and our surface visibility down. We'll increase the torpedoes. We'll increase the engine. Gives us a bit more, gives us a bit more. Okay. They will get done once the other submarines are on the way. And then we'll sort out, if we can, a light cruiser. We're currently under the naval treaty at the moment, so I can't actually do it at this stage, so I will try and work that out. We're okay with our support of the House and the representatives. We're getting, as you can see there, 6 military factories, 6 naval dockyards, with a bunch of experience coming with it. All very nice. We've got to do these two, and I could do with doing that one to get even more naval dockyards, because I plan on building loads of stuff. We really need to do that one as well, because we have a torpedo hit chance minus that we need to get rid of, because the Bureau of Ordnance, that is a real thing. Bureau of Ordnance, they got their calculations wrong with US torpedoes, and despite being told they thought they were right. So we need them to get with the program, and the program is build us more stuff. Now it is March 1938, so I do plan on coming back out here. So I'm going to use the time that we have available to us by sorting out some airfields. Midway's already got one. I think that's it then, isn't it? And we've... Oh, did we not do that one? I think I meant to do that one and then forgot to do it. Okay, so that's airfields all out there. Can't do airfields on Philippines, because they won't allow wires around for some reason. Okay, we're gonna use our radar as well. To create little kill zones. Where are you? I'm lost in the Pacific. Okay, that is everything then. Okay. Good. Doing the grass. Was this really a song? I wonder. 256, 257 days even is a bit much. Can we do anything on these? No, because it's the same story really. We've got that going on, which is good news. Naval tech, got that going on. Let's get another one of those. And we've set up all of our military factories for there. Anything else that we need to do on that side? Right, tell you what we do need to do is get our war support back up. So while I am thinking about it, let's put a... I was going to use the Yorktown, but the Saratoga will do. Going to cost 100 to actually do that. Gives us our war support back that we did in the first episode. So we're fixing our problems where we can. And can't do anything more for China at the moment. Okay. What we do need to do then is either look at another research lot, which we could do. And yeah, these require over 30% war support, so I'm going to do that because it requires a Senate decision and that will help us out with our naval dockyards. Going to double our production of our rifles. Oh, how dare they. We have still got that going on at the moment though, so it will carry on even though we haven't got that support now. Did that not take... Did I not do that properly? I'm sure I did. Yeah, we've got the Pride of the Fleet back. Okay. That's a bit strange then. Okay. Tank decisions or infantry equipment? Or even a naval theorist probably would help at this stage. Right, what are we doing? We're doing base strike at the moment. Don't want that. I want either trade interdiction or fleet and being. These for the carriers, but this has got... It's got carrier organisation there as well, so I want to hit their trade really, really hard. That one's good, but not really what I want to do. So we're going to move over to here. Yeah, I'm just seeing that we can actually do that. Carry on with that. And let's create our better infantry division. That was daft. Okay, I've committed myself now. That was really, really daft to do. Okay. Yeah, we may have to undo that with a bit of points. Because I want them to come out in stages, and yeah, I forgot to do this. This is the copy, isn't it? Hold on. Yeah, okay. It is now. Let's do this properly. Let's not mess around. I'm supposed to be using this wisely, not messing around with it. Right, so I just need basically that. Yeah, that will do. That's cost me a bit, but yeah, we will aim towards getting our troops to that. Thankfully, it's not going to affect our troops out in the field because we've literally just got the one. Yeah, he's not going to notice anything different. What a pillock, eh? What a pillock. Okay, we've got restructuring still going on. They can start training. Yeah, Yorktown is still repairing, so. Why are they still green? Don't really want that. View to there. You can train until you are done. Don't break the ship again. Right, that is the radar and airfields actually sorted out. So I'm gonna start hitting our 100% areas now that are inland. We'll do that. $215 days, a bit much. Could do with that with the new cruiser, to be honest. Well, when I say new cruiser, I mean one that I will build. We do need access to that, but do I need it yet? It's just going to give me the production of those when it comes to it. I'm not producing them, not yet, so do that. Another 100 points, okay. Convoy raiding. Start our tactical bombers being built up. That's better. It's 9 more, 8 more ships. Okay. That will help our tank division. And we'll come back to that. Repairing again. Okay, cheers. We're doing okay actually with our support. How far will it be for the next submarine? 365 days is a bit much, so... Okay, what are we going to be doing next? Got one air, one artillery. Let's go for something else on the tank front. Help them out. Still okay with that. And here we go. I'm going to increase those. And then we are going to need some more of those. Right, we can't change that out, not yet. Okay, here we go.
So our Prime Minister has come back from his third and greatest journey. And he said
that the settlement of the Czechoslovakian problem, which has now been achieved, is, in my view, only the prelude to a larger settlement in which all Europe may find peace. This morning, I had another talk with the German Chancellor, Herr Hitler. And here is the paper which bears his name upon it as well as mine. Some of you perhaps have already heard what it contains, but I would just like to read it to you. We, the German Führer and Chancellor, and the British Prime Minister have had a further meeting today and are agreed in recognizing that the question of Anglo-German relations is of the first importance for the two countries and for Europe. We regard the agreement signed last night and the Anglo-German naval agreement as symbolic of the desire of our two peoples never to go to war with one another again. We are resolved that the method of consultation shall be the method adopted to deal with any other questions that may concern our two countries, and we are determined to continue our efforts to remove possible sources of difference and thus to contribute to assure the peace of Europe.
Right, not sure why it's not actually giving me the thing there, but that is the new one that I've just created. So that's the one with the torpedoes, radar, So its spotting will go up, its torpedo attack will go up, its sub-hunting will go up, so 10 days. 10 days for all of that. Awesome. End of the tour. Oh no, it's the beginning of our climb. Okay, one thing I don't know is any Farragut. We do. Too sure. Oh right, yes, because there's less ships. That's why. There isn't that many of them out there, but get them training up. Right, and what we do need here is one infantry battalion and do this little trick. Not yet though. I think we'll start it in 1939 because I'll need 2 lots just in case there's an early war. And we have our second carrier out, so you don't have enough planes though. Okay, you can go there. They're all done. Can't actually see her training at sea there, which is a bit annoying. Okay. There, but disappears. That's not helpful. That really isn't helpful. She's nearly finished anyway. Start them training. And let's carry these on. So we've got the torpedoes sorted. We will go for this. Right, she's now finished. So if we get Yorktown to come up here, and then I'll get those aircraft back on there. Well done. Thank you. There you go, you can have your aircraft now. Gonna take, they're only half done, okay. Take a while to actually do those. Have another one added to there, just to make up that deficit. When it comes to it. Okay, Bulgaria approaching the German Reich. I would approach very carefully and not from the rear. That's all I'm gonna say. Okay, 100 points. So, what do we need? What do we need? We're okay, I think, with the support at the moment. So, go for our Chief of Air Force if we can. Or no, we can't do that because we haven't done that yet. We could do that because I am doing tank tech, so can't do that because we haven't gone out of that particular nightmare scenario. Material designer we could do. It's not going to give us any improved factory output though. So that's a bit of a blur. Okay. There's only one carrier there, so we'll add the carrier to there. That, I think, is everything that we can actually do with our as soon as these are done, that's everything that we've got. So let's come back. We've got A3s still out there. It's 318 days, so we're going to carry on doing our submarines. And they need to be that fleet. No, not that fleet. I need to find our reserve fleet. It's reserve fleet 1. That one. And destroyers. Let's get a new destroyer. Oops, wrong one. How easy it is to actually pick the wrong one. Again, we're going to go for torpedo attack and okay, my all-rounder. We are going to need cruisers though. Can we afford to do those at this stage? I'd like to be able to do at least that. It's not taken us over, so that's not the cruiser that I want though. Are we going to bother with the light tank? I don't know. Okay. Get that support back up because we've lost a bit of house support because of elections. Right, we're 132, aren't we? So this is going to give us a room to maneuver out of there. Okay, we need that then. I could put them back on there, I suppose. You're repairing, yeah, okay. Right, I never remember doing that. Wow, we're using a hell of a lot of chrome. Oh, that's because the cruisers, okay. We are November 1938. Let's find out what the enemy is doing if we can. That's a bit far. Let's get those going. It's not them. Not them either. Hold on. Just in case I need dockyards. That'll do for now. Anything for China? No. Still doing small lobbying. So we're about ready for introducing a new army group now. 43. Okay. No, let's actually leave it for another month. Right, because we created all the other units there, this unit has fulfilled its purpose, but we'll change it now to its proper designation of, I believe it was that. And then we'll train up with that. And we'll increase those and increase those. They're going to need more. In preparation for the things to come, they're going to need more. Right, who have we got? Well, Josephine, I think you are up. let's get that going. I keep on forgetting about that. Right, can we push towards that? No, we need the armor tech to actually do that. So we will do I go down the signal route for... It's a favourite of mine. It just gives them that more incentive to actually make those breakthroughs. Do that at the moment. We could do the Stuart Lee. No, not what's it called? Yeah, that. It's not the Stuart. It's the Lee. We'll keep that. Medium armament, howitzer, radio, special modules. Go for sloped armor, of course. We give it that classic look. And I would like stabilizers, but that is the next generation, I believe. So makes its armor out and that'll do. And then we'll start producing those, and we have a tank division template now, which we can add maintenance to, and anti-air, and infantry. Right, that should work itself out, so we'll keep that as the armor division, but then just do this. Okay. So that gives us the facility to do the light armored ones if we do light armored tanks, but we're going to be doing mediums until I think differently. What I do need to do is address this problem. Oh, we're still doing that. Nothing more for China. Okay. Okay, let's start them training. Bearing in mind it's March 1939. We've got a bit of an uphill climb now, but I've got the boots to do it. So we'll do that. Okay. And that's the first of our many, many divisions coming out. Right. And you are going to be with MacArthur. Because I believe in cautious relationships. Right, you lot. Let's split them down. I'll do these in a couple of stages, I think. So. You can have some random divisions just join you. They are gonna be those. And then we'll get you training. Right, what are we left with? We're still shy of the war support. I don't know whether we're going to actually get that in the next few seconds, so... it would be good to get that, to be honest, so let's do that. Yeah, Eisenhower. And let's have an infantry commander, Bradley. Very underrated, but you are going to be doing that work. Now, one that is probably overrated is the guy that pushed for Rome instead of actually eliminating the Germans in situ in Italy. So, well, that's his record to show that. I don't need to remind you, it happened. We're going to get a bonus for that, for our Shermans. I could do both of those. Still got 2 on there, that's fine. We're still working on those, that's fine. Right. Let's go for those. And I don't want to lose all of that production now, but I do want to introduce these. So let's say that those are still valid equipment, please. Have 5 of those on there. And many more factories still to come. Okay, we're up to 40 factories. So I need localized training centers. Yeah, that's a bit far. Okay, let's upgrade one of those. Right, where do we have Enterprise sit? Probably with them. We'll wait until they are done, but we will move Enterprise to another dockyard so I can find the bugger. We'll have that. We'll do that because we've got the access at the moment. they are training up. How come we're getting no exercise value from these? We were getting 0. Let's push for that. Oh, we've lost some war support. Right, you got your equipment, because have start training you. Got any deficits going on at the moment? Not really, no. Still those cars. Right, let's change these out to that'll start hitting our infantry equipment. Okay. Right, nothing that I can actually do back there. So can't be good. No. Okay, we're being shafted with the army exercises at the moment. They are training, but they're not doing what they should be doing. It wasn't those, it was these, weren't it? Oh, they haven't got all their equipment yet. Doing that one. Got that one that I need to do next. We will do that. Okay, that's the last of our troops out. We haven't got tanks coming yet, have we? No. What I do need to do is work these out a bit better where they are. Okay, that should ease up a bit of what's going on here, but the others I will now have to maneuver. So there's no reason why we can't have one down here. Right, can't do that, not yet. Can't do this, can I? No, not yet. Although we have got the points. So, Air Force. No, we're not there yet. 200, okay. Let's do these in a couple of stages. Right, we're finally getting army exercises back. Good. And here we go.
I am speaking to you from the cabinet room at 10 Downing Street. This morning, the British ambassador in Berlin handed the German government a final note stating that unless we heard from them by 11 o'clock, that they were prepared at once to withdraw their troops from Poland, a state of war would exist between us. I have to tell you now that no such undertaking has been received, and that consequently this country is at war with Germany. You can imagine what a bitter blow it is to me that all my long struggle to win peace has failed. Yet I cannot believe that there is anything more or anything different that I could have done and that would have been more successful. Up to the very last, it would have been quite possible to have arranged a peaceful and honorable settlement between Germany and Poland. But Hitler would not have it. He had evidently made up his mind to attack Poland whatever happened. And although he now says he put forward reasonable proposals which were rejected by the Poles, that is not a true statement. The proposals were never shown to the Poles, nor to us. And though they were announced in the German broadcast on Thursday night, Hitler did not wait to hear comments on them, but ordered his troops to cross the Polish frontier the next morning. His action shows convincingly that there is no chance of expecting that this man will ever give up his practice of using force to gain his will. He can only be stopped by force. And we in France are today, in fulfillment of our obligations, going to the aid of Poland, who is so bravely resisting this wicked and unprovoked attack upon her people. We have a clear conscience. We have done all that any country could do to establish peace. But a situation in which no word given by Germany's ruler could be trusted, and no people or country could feel itself safe, had become intolerable. now that we have resolved to finish it. I know that you will all play your part with calmness and courage.
Listen up! Orders! Ready to move!
So there you have it. But while all that is going on, we are endeavouring to maneuver ourselves to a better position. Yeah, the majority of those are just the Hawks at the moment, so we'll wait on those. I have got deployment areas that I need to work out where they are going to go. These are ready now, so we can do those. So they can go back to Enterprise. And how are we doing on time? There's only a few minutes left on the episode, and we are seeing the world burn. Now, we got to war support and this earlier than what we would have done because we hedged our bets and did a slight cheese with it earlier on, so that's something that we can actually be using going into the next episode. Puts us in a better position. Unfortunately for the rest of the world, we can't do a lot for them, not yet, because we're not on those theatres. We're going to aim to get where we need to be though, so this is 1939. I could do that. It does enable things within our tank companies, but just getting the Sherman at this point I think would be helpful. That's a bit far ahead. We've got one more there. We could do that actually. And thinking about it, we can do that because it's going to take a while for them to be replacing these. Okay, there's things that we can actually do against Germany now, so we can increase our war support even further by doing that. Allow our navy to continue. Talking in the navy, I need to put that aircraft carrier back. And I need to think about now my garrison divisions. So I do, I don't know how many I'm going to need, to be fair, so I will do those. They are going to come out there. They're just going to sit on the islands until I can secure my avenues of approach to them. We're still getting there, good. Ah, right, okay, sorry, getting... Once we use all of those areas up first. Build up in those areas. Right. These guys are going to train in America. I don't really want you sat by the side of him though, because I do want you training up. We won't give him any excuses for not taking Rome. But we've got another speech here, so we'll let this carry on.
On Friday evening last, I received His Majesty's commission to form a new administration. It was the evident wish and will of Parliament and the nation that this should be conceived on the broadest possible basis, and that it should include all parties, both those who supported the late government and also the parties of the opposition. I have completed the most important part of this task. A war cabinet has been formed of 5 members, representing, with the Liberal opposition, the unity of the nation. The 3 party leaders have agreed to serve either in the war cabinet or in high executive office. The 3 fighting services have been filled. It was necessary that this should be done in one single day, on account of the extreme urgency and rigor of events. A number of other key positions were filled yesterday, and I am submitting a further list to His Majesty tonight. I hope to complete the appointment of the principal ministers during tomorrow. The appointment of the other ministers usually takes a little longer, but I trust that when Parliament meets again, this part of my task will be completed, and that the administration will be complete in all respects. Sir, I considered it in the public interest to suggest that the House should be summoned to meet today. Mr. Speaker agreed and took the necessary steps, in accordance with the powers conferred upon him by the resolution of the House. At the end of the proceedings today, the adjournment of the House will be proposed until Tuesday, the 21st of May, with, of course, provision for earlier meeting if need be. The business to be considered during that week will be notified to members at the earliest opportunity. I now invite the House, by the resolution which stands in my name, to record its approval of the steps taken and to declare its confidence in the new government. Sir, to form an administration of this scale and complexity is a serious undertaking in itself. But it must be remembered that we are in the preliminary stage of one of the greatest battles in history, that we are in action at many points in Norway and in Holland, that we have to be prepared in the Mediterranean, that the air battle is continuous, and that many preparations have to be made here at home. In this crisis, I hope I may be pardoned if I do not address the House at any length today. I hope that any of my friends and colleagues or former colleagues who are affected by the political reconstruction will make all allowances for any lack of ceremony with which it has been necessary to act. I would say to the House, as I said to those who have joined the government, I have nothing to offer but blood, toil, tears, and sweat. We have before us an ordeal of the most grievous kind. We have before us many, many long months of struggle and of suffering. You ask what is our policy? I will say it is to wage war by sea
So there we go. That is where we stand. It is the 21st of November 1939. Churchill just lends our ears to his speeches. We've just conducted operations towards China and the UK. We're still doing war propaganda ourselves. We are ramping up our production of rifles, which we're going to need to equip all of our divisions now, which are currently not correct. You just looking at numbers there. No, it's literally just these at the moment. Those are troops that will come into being when I can sort it, but we're going to have to organize all of these things here. So artillery's going to have to be looked at, support equipment, rifles of course, and then get our fighter cover back to what it should be, along with our navy, which we are now producing. Ships. To pressure the Japanese into a position of harikari. In the meantime, we're going to aim to do shark submarines and get our Shermans out there. That is the next episode. Join me if you can for that. Like, comment and subscribe if you like to, and I'll see you next time. See you later. Bye.